Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. If you follow me on social media, you will know earlier in the week I got my hands on the Tali'Zorah Statue from the BioWare Gear Store. To those that do not know, Tali is from the Mass Effect Trilogy, the original one and of course the remastered one they did more recently. The Gear Store are currently doing a line of statues from the Mass Effect game. This is the first seated pose and of course the first Tali statue. They have done Thane, they've done Mordin, they've done Liara, they've done Garrus, and they've recently done the Elusive Man. I personally won't be picking up the Elusive Man, just because I would rather go for like a hero lineup than the villains, but if you do get the Elusive Man, you must let me know what it's like when it arrives in hand. I'd be very interested to know. I unfortunately missed out on getting Thane in my collection, so I'm going to have to look at buying him privately. However, I have put him in my wish list, so if he does ever resurface on the site, yeah, I'll be the first to know and I'll be there to grab him. If you're new to the channel, what I'm doing now is I'm just letting Tali spin on the turntable with different lighting effects. So what I do is I just turn the light box off on the second run, but leave the turntable lit up. Sometimes it can reveal hidden details you may have missed the first time, especially with the bobbleheads. As you can imagine, those Funko Pop figures, those large heads tend to block the light from above. Now this is definitely a new step for me. I'm actually going to show you what they weigh going forward. So I bought myself the battery powered flatbed kitchen scale, and as you can see she weighs 298 grams. I've added in this step purely because in the past I've said that certain pop figures have got good weight to them, or if they're well balanced or well grounded, and that's why I've added in the weight. With Tali, of course, it's a bit exempt because she is on a base. The base does have little foam pads on the bottom to hold it still, so the idea of her toppling over is it's unlikely to happen. Moving on from the balance and weight, when it comes down to the paint applications and any textures, let's say around, like let's say the hood at the top, her suit, the chair that she sat on, I think it's all been done really well. Now, I live in the UK, so naturally I've had to have this shipped from America, which does add on £30 to £40. But when it arrived in hand, I had some friends around and we all could appreciate the quality that has gone into this statue in particular. I'm not saying the rest of the line have been weak, it's just I think they've been sort of testing the water and basically getting better and better. You take Garrus, one of the first ones I picked up, then you move on to the likes of, well, for me it was Mordin and then Liara and now Tali. Yeah, as they've been going along, they've been getting better and better. Now, I only got the prototype of Garrus, so as you're seeing in front of you, that's why he's not been painted. When it's come to the rest, apart from Thane and the Elusive Man, well, Thane was unfortunate, but the Elusive Man I've decided not to. But with the rest, Mordin, Liara, I was able to pick them up day one and get the painted variant of the two. I've got a couple more shots for you of Liara as well. She's really good, to be fair. I liked her when she first arrived. The kinetic bubble she's got in her her left hand, I didn't think was great, but it gives you that illusion, doesn't it? I mean, what else are they going to do? As you can see, when it comes down to posing, with Tali being in a seated position, that has changed from these typical standing poses of Mordin, and I think Thane is also in a standing pose, Liara, and then Garrus is in his shooting pose, I think taken from Mass Effect 2. And then the Elusive Man, who's yet to release, he again is in a seated pose. With that being said, guys, I think it's time we wrap this video up, or otherwise it's going to get too long. If you're new to the channel, I rate my reviews 1 out of 5. 1 being awful, 5 being great. I think Tali is great. I really think they've done well with this figure or statue, and I'm looking forward to any more future releases. As I said, I won't be picking up the Elusive Man, but I will keep an eye on their store and the next hero anyway will be added to the collection. I may pick up Thane if I can find him for a good price. I'll have to have a look around, see what I can do about that. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe, and as always, take care.